Imagine this. You're walking through a city where even a tiny studio apartment could cost as much as a mansion in some parts of the world. The year 2024 has brought some jaw-dropping changes to the list of the world's priciest cities. But what makes these places so expensive? And more importantly, why do people still choose to live there? Is it the promise of better job opportunities, unparalleled amenities, or just the sheer thrill of saying, "I live here"? In today's countdown, we're diving into the top 10 most expensive cities to live in this year, according to the Cost of Living Index by Numbeo. We'll look at everything from housing and groceries to transportation and dining out. But beyond the numbers, we're uncovering what makes these cities worth every penny, or franc or yen depending on where you are. So, which city will come out on top? Will it be a bustling metropolis that never sleeps, or a serene location that offers luxury at a price? Stick around as we explore these cities, one by one, and maybe even discover why some people are willing to pay more than just a pretty penny to call them home. Number 10. Chicago, Illinois. Starting off our list at number 10 is Chicago, Illinois, also known as the Windy City, though you might think that refers to how quickly your money blows away here. Chicago is famous for its deep dish pizza, towering skyscrapers, and yes, its high cost of living. According to Numbeo, Chicago has a cost of living index of 80.2. The rent index is at 56.2, and when you add in everything else, the cost of living plus rent index hits 68.7. Groceries? Pricey. Dining out? Get ready to dig deep into those pockets. The restaurant price index is 83.2, which means even your hot dog might come with a side of sticker shock. So what's driving these costs? Chicago is a major economic hub with strong finance, manufacturing, and tech sectors. This draws people from all over the country and the world, creating a high demand for housing. The average rent for a one-bedroom in the city center is about $2,345, and that's just the beginning. Add in the cost of groceries, which are 89.6 on the index, and transportation, where gas prices are around $4.18 a gallon, and you start to see why living here isn't exactly a bargain. But hey, who can resist Chicago's world-class museums, bustling nightlife, and those summers by Lake Michigan? Despite the high costs, Chicago offers a lifestyle that many find worth the investment, even if it lands at number 10 on our list. Number 9. Los Angeles, California. Sliding into the 9th spot is Los Angeles, California, where the sun always shines, the stars are always out, and so are your wallet and credit cards. LA is the epitome of glamour, from Hollywood's red carpets to the sandy shores of Malibu. But it's also a place where the cost of living can feel like a blockbuster hit to your budget. Los Angeles has a cost of living index of 82.1, with a rent index of 62.8. The combined cost of living plus rent index is 72.3. Groceries aren't exactly cheap here either, with a groceries index of 87.4. And if you're dining out, well, the restaurant price index of 85.6 should tell you that those celebrity sightings come with a price tag. The cost of living in LA is driven by its status as a global entertainment hub. The city attracts millions of aspiring actors, tech entrepreneurs, and creatives, all vying for a piece of the Californian dream. The average rent for a one-bedroom apartment in the city center is around $2,800, and with gasoline prices hovering at $4.50 per gallon, even your commute is an investment. Despite these costs, LA's appeal is undeniable. Whether it's the endless summer, the thriving art scene, or just the chance to rub elbows with the rich and famous, many people find that the cost of living in LA is a small price to pay for a shot at the high life. Number 8. Seattle, Washington. At number 8, we head up to Seattle, Washington, where the coffee is strong, the tech is booming, and so is the cost of living. Seattle has grown from a regional hub into a global tech giant, home to companies like Amazon and Microsoft. But all that tech money has made living in Seattle more expensive than ever. Seattle's cost of living index is 78.5, with a rent index of 60.2. The cost of living plus rent index comes in at 69.4. Groceries have a high index of 85.3, and if you're planning to grab a meal out, expect to pay top dollar, with a restaurant price index of 80.7. What's driving the cost? It's the tech boom. Seattle's become a magnet for high-paying jobs, which has driven up demand for housing and everything else. The average rent for a one-bedroom in the city center is around $2,500, and with gas prices at $4.20 per gallon, even the daily commute can burn a hole in your pocket. Still, Seattle offers a lifestyle that's hard to beat. Between the breathtaking natural scenery, the thriving arts and music scene, and the endless supply of caffeine, it's no wonder people are willing to pay the price to call Seattle home, even if it's raining most of the time. Number 7. Washington, D.C. Next on the list, at number 7, is Washington, D.C., the capital of the United States, where the cost of living is almost as high as the political stakes. D.C. isn't just about politics. It's a city of history, world-class museums, and an educated, ambitious population. But living in the shadow of the capital comes at a cost. Washington, D.C. has a cost of living index of 79.1, with a rent index of 63.5 and a cost of living plus rent index at 71.3. Groceries are expensive, with a groceries index of 86.8, and the restaurant price index of 82.4 means that even a power lunch can break the bank. Why so expensive? DC attracts a lot of professionals, lawyers, lobbyists, diplomats who need to be close to the action. This drives up demand for housing, with the average rent for a one-bedroom in the city center hitting around $2,800. Add in transportation costs, where a monthly public transit pass is about $135, and you start to understand why living in DC requires some deep pockets. But with all the high costs, DC still offers a quality of life that's hard to match. The city's rich history, cultural offerings, and the sheer energy of being at the heart of national and international affairs make it a place where people are willing to pay to live in the middle of it all. Number 6. Reykjavik, Iceland. Coming in at number 6 is Reykjavik, Iceland, a city where the landscapes are as dramatic as the cost of living. As the northernmost capital in the world, Reykjavik is a place of stunning natural beauty, from volcanic landscapes to geothermal hot springs. But living in this icy paradise doesn't come cheap. Reykjavik has a cost of living index of 89.3 with a rent index of 47.6. The cost of living plus rent index is 69.8, and groceries are especially pricey, with a groceries index of 93.1. If you're thinking about dining out, brace yourself. The restaurant price index is 85.9. So, what makes Reykjavik so expensive? A big part of it is the city's geographical isolation. Almost everything has to be imported, which drives up the cost of goods. The harsh climate also limits what can be grown locally, making food prices particularly high. The average rent for a one-bedroom apartment in the city center is about $1,900, which isn't as high as some other cities on this list, but still significant considering the limited availability of housing. Transportation costs are another major expense, with gasoline prices around $8.50 per gallon, one of the highest in the world. Despite these costs, Reykjavik remains a highly desirable place to live. The city offers a safe, clean environment with a strong sense of community. Whether it's soaking in a geothermal pool, exploring the nearby glaciers, or just enjoying the midnight sun in summer, Reykjavik provides a lifestyle that's truly unique, even if it's not cheap. Number 5. Boston, Massachusetts. Landing in the 5th spot is Boston, Massachusetts, where history meets innovation, and the cost of living meets your credit card limit. Boston is a city rich in history, from the Freedom Trail to Harvard University, but it's also a hub for modern education, healthcare, and technology. Boston's cost of living index is 85.6, with a rent index of 67.2. The cost of living plus rent index stands at 76.4. Groceries are expensive, with a groceries index of 87.9. And if you're planning to eat out, the restaurant price index of 84.5 should prepare you for a hefty bill. Why is Boston so pricey? The city's status as a leading center for education and healthcare plays a big role. With institutions like Harvard, MIT, and world-class hospitals, Boston attracts a lot of high-income professionals and students, driving up demand for housing. The average rent for a one-bedroom apartment in the city center is around $3,000, and even outside the city center, rents remain high due to limited supply. Transportation costs are also a factor. Gasoline prices in Boston are about $4.40 per gallon, and parking can be a challenge, both in availability and cost. The MBTA, Boston's public transit system, offers a more affordable alternative, with a monthly pass costing about $90, but it's not always the most convenient option, depending on where you live. Despite these high costs, Boston offers a lifestyle that's hard to match. The city's blend of historical charm, cutting-edge innovation, and vibrant cultural scene makes it a place where people are willing to pay the price to live in one of America's most iconic cities. Number 4. San Francisco, California. At number 4, we have San Francisco, California, where the fog might obscure the Golden Gate Bridge, but it can't hide the high cost of living. San Francisco is famous for its tech industry, steep hills, and vibrant culture, but it's also known for having some of the highest living costs in the United States. San Francisco's cost of living index is 94.2, with a rent index of 88.7. The cost of living plus rent index is 92.3, and groceries are expensive, with a groceries index of 92.1. Dining out is another costly affair, with a restaurant price index of 94.7, meaning even a simple brunch can feel like a splurge. What's driving these costs? The tech boom, for one. San Francisco is home to some of the world's largest tech companies, and the influx of highly paid tech professionals has created a housing market where demand far exceeds supply. The average rent for a one-bedroom apartment in the city center is around $3,700, and even outside the city center, rents remain high, averaging about $2,900 per month. Transportation is another major expense. Gasoline prices are among the highest in the country, averaging $4.80 per gallon. And public transportation, while extensive, isn't cheap, with a monthly pass costing about $81. Add in the cost of groceries and dining out, and it's clear why San Francisco is one of the most expensive places to live. Despite these high costs, San Francisco remains a magnet for people from all over the world. The city's stunning landscapes, rich cultural diversity, and thriving tech industry make it a place where many are willing to pay a premium to live. Whether it's catching a show at the historic Fillmore, exploring the bustling streets of Chinatown, or simply enjoying the view from Twin Peaks, life in San Francisco offers an experience that's hard to find anywhere else. Number 3. New York City, New York. Taking the third spot is New York City, New York, a city that never sleeps, and neither does your bank account. NYC is the ultimate urban jungle where everything from the skyscrapers to the price tags is sky high. But despite the costs, millions of people call this city home, drawn by its energy, opportunities, and endless possibilities. New York City's cost of living index is a whopping 100, setting the standard against which other cities are measured. The rent index is equally high at 89.9, with the cost of living plus rent index at 94.6. Groceries are expensive, with a groceries index of 85.2, and dining out can be a luxury in itself, with a restaurant price index of 97.8. So, what makes NYC so expensive? The city's status as a global financial center plays a big role. Wall Street, the headquarters of countless multinational corporations, and the United Nations are all based here, attracting wealth and talent from around the world. This demand drives up the cost of everything, especially housing. The average rent for a one-bedroom apartment in Manhattan is around $4,200, with prices ranging from $3,500 to over $5,500. Even in outer boroughs like Brooklyn and Queens, rents are high, averaging between $2,500 and $3,500 per month. And let's not forget about transportation. While the subway is one of the most extensive systems in the world, a monthly pass costs about $127, and owning a car is a luxury few can afford. Despite these costs, New York City offers a lifestyle that's hard to match. From the bright lights of Times Square to the serenity of Central Park, the city's energy is infectious. Whether it's catching a Broadway show, dining at a Michelin-starred restaurant, or just people watching from a park bench, life in New York City is an experience like no other, and for many, it's worth every penny. Number 2. Zurich, Switzerland. Taking the runner-up spot on our list is Zurich, Switzerland, a city where the air is clean, the streets are pristine, and the prices are sky-high. Zurich is Switzerland's largest city and its financial capital, known for its high quality of life and equally high cost of living. Zurich's cost of living index is 120.3, making it one of the most expensive cities in the world. The rent index is 57.8, with the cost of living plus rent index at 90.1. Groceries are extremely expensive, with a groceries index of 117.4, and dining out can feel like a splurge, with a restaurant price index of 101.2. So why is Zurich so expensive? The city is a major global financial center, home to numerous multinational banks, insurance companies, and investment firms. This attracts a wealthy, highly skilled workforce, driving up demand for housing. The average rent for a one-bedroom apartment in Zurich's city center is about $2,500, with prices ranging from $2,000 to $3,200. Other living costs in Zurich are also high. Groceries are particularly expensive due to Switzerland's high import taxes and strict regulations. Transportation is another significant cost, with a monthly public transport pass costing about $90. However, Zurich's public transportation system is one of the best in the world, making it easy to get around without the need for a car. Despite the high costs, Zurich offers a lifestyle that's hard to beat. The city consistently ranks among the best places to live in the world, thanks to its clean environment, low crime rate, and excellent public services. Whether it's taking a stroll along Lake Zurich, exploring the charming Old Town, or enjoying the city's vibrant cultural scene, Zurich provides a quality of life that's worth the investment. Number 1. Geneva, Switzerland. And finally, taking the top spot as the most expensive city to live in 2024 is Geneva, Switzerland, a city where luxury meets diplomacy, and both come with a hefty price tag. Geneva is famous for its international organizations, luxury watchmakers, and high-end boutiques, making it a city where the cost of living is among the highest in the world. Geneva's cost of living index is 130.4, the highest on our list. The rent index is 61.5, with the cost of living plus rent index at 98.7. Groceries in Geneva are extraordinarily expensive, with a groceries index of 123.9, and dining out is just as costly, with a restaurant price index of 105.6. So, why is Geneva so expensive? The city is a global hub for diplomacy and international relations, hosting the headquarters of numerous international organizations, including the United Nations and the World Health Organization. This attracts a large number of diplomats, expatriates, and wealthy professionals, all of whom contribute to the high demand for luxury housing and services. The average rent for a one-bedroom apartment in Geneva's city center is around $3,000, with prices ranging from $2,400 to $3,800. Even outside the city center, rents remain high, reflecting the limited availability of housing and the strong demand from affluent residents and international organizations. Despite the high costs, Geneva offers a lifestyle that's hard to match. The city is consistently ranked among the best places to live in the world, thanks to its clean environment, low crime rate, and excellent public services. Whether it's enjoying the stunning views of Lake Geneva, exploring the city's world-class museums, or dining at one of its many Michelin-starred restaurants, living in Geneva offers an experience that's truly unique and worth every franc. And there you have it, the top 10 most expensive cities to live in for 2024. From the tech-driven streets of San Francisco to the serene lakeside of Geneva, these cities offer lifestyles that are unmatched, but they come at a steep price. Whether it's the career opportunities, cultural experiences, or simply the allure of living in a world-class city, the decision to live in one of these expensive locales is a personal one. So, what does this mean for the future? As global economies continue to evolve, it's likely that the cost of living in these cities will only continue to rise. But for those who can afford it, the rewards of living in these vibrant, dynamic cities are immeasurable. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more content on global living, economics, and lifestyle trends. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Did your city make the list? Or are you considering a move to one of these top 10 cities? We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and until next time, remember, where you live matters, so choose wisely.